I'm tired of arguing, girl. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of arguing, girl. I'm tired. I'm tired of arguing, girl. Baby girl.
Did you sleep on the wrong side? I'm catching a bad vibe, and it's contagious. What's the latest? Speak your heart, don't bite your tongue. Don't get it twisted, don't misuse it. What's your problem? Let's resolve. We can solve this. What's the cause? It's official. You got issues, I got issues, but I know I miss you. Yeah. Who should be hurt? Who should be blamed? Am I supposed to change? Are you supposed to change? Who should be hurt? Who should be shamed? Am I supposed to change? Are you supposed to change? Who should be hurt? Will we remain? Oh, we need a resolution. We need a resolution. We need a resolution. We have so much confusion. Where were you last night? Fell asleep on the couch. I thought we were going out. I wanna know where your fingers were. If you had let me know, I wouldn't have put on my clothes. It's 4 in the morning when you crept back in the bed. I wanna know what was in your head. Oh, what was in my head? Am I supposed to change? Am I supposed to change? Are you supposed to change? Who should be hurt? Who should be blamed? Am I supposed to change? Are you supposed to change? Who should be hurt? Who should be ashamed? Am I supposed to change? Are you supposed to change? Who should be hurt and will we remain? We need a resolution. We need a resolution. We need a resolution. We have so much confusion. Am I supposed to change? Are you supposed to change? Who should be hurt and who should be blamed? Am I supposed to change? Are you supposed to change? Who should be hurt? Who should be ashamed? Am I supposed to change? Are you supposed to change? Who should be hurt? Will we remain? We need a resolution. We need a resolution. We need a resolution. We have so much confusion. Baby, let me know. You 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 let me know.
Girl, holla. You give me bits and pieces. You tryna blame me when I don't even know the reason. I think it's just the season. Maybe the month, maybe you're feeling it. Now tell me what's the reason. Snoop video looks like it's even. So cut the crying, cut the coughing, cut the wheezing, girl. Put the blaming, cut the naming, cut the sneaking, girl. I think you need some prayer. Better call a deacon, girl. So get your act right, or else we won't be speaking, girl. So what's it gonna be? Me and you, or is it gonna be who blames who? I'm tired of these things, I'm tired of these scars. I think I'm gonna give me a drink. I'll call you tomorrow.
It's the new year, we're all making New Year's resolutions, and it's time you learned what a resolution actually means. The root word of resolution is resolute. It is a quality or a characteristic in that you are unwaveringly committed to what you say you will do. So to be resolute is to be steadfast and consistent and deeply committed to the things that you say. So whenever you create a resolution, what you are doing is you are promising to be a person that is resolute. So a person that is resolute is somebody who sticks to what they say they're going to do. When you think about resolutions and how these days it's constructed as this external goal that you set in order to feel a certain way, in order to look a certain way, in order to accomplish a certain task, sometimes that can feel really detached from who you are, and it can be really easy to fall off those resolutions and not feel the consequence or the impact of it. And that's why so many of us start resolutions, fall off them, and don't really feel like there's any consequence or get affected by it. But if you view a resolution as a quality, it's an internal practice of self-commitment. Really, it's an act of self-love and self-honor. Then your resolutions are really a promise to yourself. If you think about your resolutions in this way, like they are a promise that you are making to yourself, like a vow at your wedding, or buying yourself a ring that is a covenant, a promise. This is how gravely serious you want to take your resolutions. Because at the end of the day, a resolution is not an action or an external result. It is a state of being. It is a quality. It is a characteristic. And if you can be a person who is committed to your own words, you honor the commitments you make, then that is a quality that you get to take pride in. And there is no better act of self-love, self-trust, and self-honor than to be a resolute person. So I'm curious to know, comment below, did this change the way that you view resolutions? It's the new year. We'll all
Grand rising, grand afternoon, or grand evening, depending on what time of day you are watching Daily Dose of D. I am your host, aka GODDESSDEEOFLUV. How's everybody doing? It's Tuesday, December 31st. It's the end of 2024 today. So we're going to think about it today on Tuesday. It is Think About It Tuesday, with this being the end of the 2024. I'm going to give you something to think about today on Tuesday. If you didn't notice or see at the top what the word of the day is, and plus that lovely song by Aaliyah, even though it's not talking about that resolution. But people do seem to make resolutions this time of year. So let's go into what my quote of the day is, okay? The quote of the day today on Think About It Tuesday is, for personal growth, resolutions can be made daily, weekly, monthly, and annually. And that is by the one and only GODDESSDEEOFLUV. So that should tell you that the word of the day on Think About It Tuesday is resolution. Resolutions is defined as a firm decision or determination to do something or not do something. Did y'all know that's what that word meant? This is why I Think About It Thursday. And we're going to go into the depths of resolution, the more meanings of it, and why people set resolutions. If you did miss Blended Healing's live this morning, she did a live about resolutions. Nah, yeah or nah. She broke down some things that I'm going to take a little twist on a different level. But check her out. Get her those watch hours. You feel me? Okay, so let's go ahead and get into our title is The Power of Resolution. So let me go ahead and talk about this real quick. If you really look at the definition of what that word means, it says to do something or not to do something, right? And why is it that people tend, not everybody, this fiscal year is ending and they want to make a resolution? Like my quote of the day said, for my personal growth, I make resolutions daily, weekly, monthly, and annual. Okay? So let's go ahead and get into the power of resolution. Okay? So resolution, as we see, can be defined as a form of decision or determination to do something or not do something. It reflects a sense of purpose and commitment to achieve a goal, solve a problem, or bring about change. A resolution is more than a mere decision. It is a commitment to a course of action that reflects determination, hope, and willingness to grow. Whether it's a New Year's resolution, a personal goal, or a collective agreement, resolutions symbolize our ability to reflect on the past and chart a purposeful path forward. They require courage to identify what needs to change and the discipline to go ahead and pursue it. Resilience to adapt when obstacles arise. So, the power, as we learn, the definition of resolution is to decide to do something or not to do something, right? So, the purpose of resolutions is for you to achieve a goal, to solve a problem, or to bring out some form of change. The society has made it where this is done in the physical new year, right? That's everybody's gonna start going to the gym, or I'm gonna save more money. And let me tell y'all, people about the gym. Let me tell y'all, the gym. So the regular gym people that go to the gym, isn't it irritating that you go to the gym all through the year and you're able to get in there, but the first month, everybody's in that gym, right? Everybody is in that gym. Oh, I'm New Year, I'm gonna lose weight. I keep doing it the whole time. I'm just saying. Because the people that go to the gym all the time, usually we be like, we're just gonna find another form of exercising because the gym be so packed. Just a sidebar. But anyway, let's go into resolution takes on nuance meaning. So let's go ahead and talk about that. So the first meaning it can take is personal content. Okay. Your resolution has very different, several meanings. And the first one is personal content. So a resolution often refers to a promise or a goal set by an individual, such as the New Year's resolution, to adapt healthier habits or pursue a passion. So this resolution can be in a personal context, how you're gonna personally, like it said, eat healthier or save money or pursue a goal or a passion, something that you've been wanting to do. Okay, so let's go on. What else can resolutions? Because it, like you said, many meanings. Problem solving content. Resolution signifies the process of finding a solution to a conflict, issue, or challenge. So if you're going to have a resolution, like the son stated, she said she needed a resolution to solve the issue or problem that they're having. So resolution has a word meaning that you're going to go ahead and solve a problem or a challenge or something that's going on. Okay? So let's go to number 3, which is technical content. In fields like imaging or technology, resolution describes the clarity or detail an image or display can achieve. So resolution also means, so if you're familiar or have seen people get x-rays, right? When they say, I know I've had got x-rays before and they said the resolution is not clear. So that means they tried to image like my bones and that it wasn't clear. So they had to take another picture and they said the resolution was not clear. So that means in a technical form, for my tech people out there, resolution means to get a clear image of something, which makes sense too, right? When you're making a resolution for yourself, because you want a clear view of what you're doing, right? The fourth thing that resolution can mean is a formal context, okay? So in governance or organizational settings, a resolution is an official statement or decision made by a group after voting or deliberation. So another meaning of resolution is something that makes it official. Like they said, when you're voting for something or making a decision with a large group, they say, we have resolved, we have made a resolution, this is what's going to happen, blah, 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 blah. So resolution in a formal context means basically making a statement as a group and then we're deciding to make a decision, okay? So, as we see, resolution has four different contexts or meanings, okay? So, let's go again. You have the personal context. You have number one was personal context. Number two is problem solving context. Number three is technical context. And number four is formal context. So, you see, resolution has so many meanings. Did you find this interesting? Because a lot of people like to say, "Oh, I'm making a resolution," and they just use it for personal context. But we see here, there's four different ways that it can be perceived, right? Or four different meanings. Okay, so let's move right along. Okay, so we're gonna go into resolution embodies ideals of commitment, clarity, and the pursuit of betterment. So people make resolutions, New Year's resolutions, as a way to embrace, excuse me, embrace the ideal of a fresh start. The beginning of a new physical year presents a symbolic opportunity to reflect on the past, identify areas of improvement, and set intentions for the future. So here we go. At the Love Palace, here are 6 common reasons why people make New Year's resolutions. Okay? So we're going to talk about 6 common reasons. Let me get this together, y'all. 6 common reasons why people make New Year's resolutions. What's number one? Desire for self improvement. Of course. So many individuals see that the new year is a chance to work on personal growth, whether it means improving their health, their relationships, or their skills. Resolutions help provide structure and direction for their growth. Excuse me. So we learned that resolutions can be in 4 different contexts. So definitely the desire for self-improvement. As I said, that's usually I see people really do this at the beginning of the year. I'm gonna be healthier. Oh, I'm gonna work on my relationship or have a relationship or get a relationship or even with skills. They try to say, hey, I wanna like learn a new skill or I wanted to learn how to paint something or I wanted to learn how to build something. People tend to do this as a resolution. So let's see, what else do we have here for a common reason people make uh, resolution? Number two, next one is motivation for change. Okay. The transition from one year to the next often inspires reflections on past habits or unfulfilled goals. This motivates people to set new objectives, and work toward positive change in their lives. So people do make resolutions because they want to have positive change in their lives. They're reflecting on things that may have happened in the past, and they're like, I want to go ahead and change that. I want to change the habit of that. Or maybe you made a goal, which many people do in this fiscal year. They make resolutions. January, you're going to see everybody's trying to do anything, like I mentioned, exercising. And as my sister Blended Healing says, and I say, it takes about 3 weeks, 21 days to get into a habit of doing something, right? So usually if you go to the gym active, usually by the middle of January, you'll see people start dying off of doing things. And they have an unfulfilled goal. And they don't even think about, well, I could go ahead and start that goal again next month. They just be, oh well, I didn't make that resolution, I didn't meet. And they just leave it alone. But a lot of people make them again on the next year, the same goal that they had prior that they did not fulfill. The next reason why people make resolution is, excuse me, hope and optimism. So a new year is filled with possibilities. Resolutions embody the hope that people can achieve their dreams and overcome challenges in the months ahead. So people have a very optimistic view. The glass is full. This is a new year. They're revved up and they're like, we're going to go ahead and do everything. And they have hope that by making this at the new year, that they're going to go ahead and overcome their challenges in the months ahead. And some people do. Don't get it twisted. Some people do. But the norm, we're going to get into society norms next, is most people really just make it, and it's just, oh, this is what I'm going to do. And it's the words, okay? The next reason why people make resolution is cultural and social norms, okay? In many cultures, making New Year's resolution is a tradition. Here we go. Social decisions about resolution can also influence individuals to set their own goals as they feel part of a shared experience. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. So most people set resolutions because they just want to be part of the tradition, or they want to share the experience with people. So you're going to hear a lot of things and everybody saying, my New Year's resolution is to do this. And I'm going to do this. And my New Year's resolution is to do that. And it's just because it's a tradition. And they want to just set their goals, share based on experience, so they can be part of the experience, part of a culture, or part of society. The next reason why people set resolutions is accountability, and renewal. Resolutions provide a sense of accountability as people often share their goals with others. The new year allows them to mentally reset and renew their commitment to aspirations they may have previously set aside. So people do this resolution so they can get a sense of being accountable. They set goals, like I said, they might have a set goals that they had last year. And like, you know what, since it didn't work last year, I'm going to do it now. So it's like, because we learned that it is a tradition, they just say, okay, I'm going to do the same resolution or set that goal again. And so they're taking accountability, and it's because it's considered in society, this is the time to renew your resolution. Number 6, the last reason why people set resolution is because of focus and direction. Setting resolutions help people clarify what they want to achieve and create action steps to accomplish those goals. It gives them a focus for the year ahead. So people set resolutions to clarify what they want to achieve, and they want to create things that steps, action plans to help them reach their goals. So that gives them a focus on the things that might come ahead. So those are the 6 common reasons why people set resolutions for the fiscal year. So before I leave, we're going to talk about the challenges because I ain't going to hold y'all today because I know people's getting off early and doing all kind of things. So common challenges that are faced when people make these New Year resolutions. While making resolution is inspiring, many people struggle to maintain them due to unrealistic expectations, lack of planning, or wanting motivation. However, setting specific attainable goals and tracking progress can increase the likelihood of success. In essence, New Year's resolutions symbolize hope, renewal, and the enduring human desire for growth and betterment. There we have it, y'all. So there's the common challenge, as I stated before, is that many people set these resolutions and then they don't even do it. They do it for a week or two, and then it's like the tradition or the norm goes out the door, and they forget that they even made this decision or resolution to do something. So, what I'm going to say to you, I, as my quote of the day says, make resolutions daily, weekly, monthly, and annual. You can make and set goals at any time of the year. But let me point this out to you. Your New Year's resolution, your date, your personal date for a new year should be your birthday. I'm just going to put that out there. So my birthday was this month. I started my what they call New Year on my birthday because that's personal to me. It's my birthday. I'm gonna set the goals that I want to do, and you can set goals at any time of the year. You don't have to wait for New Year's to set resolutions. And as we stated before, there's different forms of resolutions, right? Resolutions does not just mean a goal. There's really, really different meanings to resolution. So that is what I'm offering you today. I know many of uh, people out there are going to be making resolutions and doing things, but you should resolve to have goals every day in your life. As my quote of the day said, for personal growth, resolutions can be made daily, weekly, monthly, and annually. And don't forget what the word resolution means, because I think people have not really looked at this word. It's defined as a firm decision or determination to do something or not do something. You can make that a positive. A lot of people make goals like I'm gonna stop smoking. I'm gonna eat healthier. So you're saying that you're not gonna do something. But it doesn't just have to be at the new year. If you don't succeed on that goal this first month, make another goal. Reset. That's what I like to do. I say reset all the time. And when I reset, I make my resolution or goal again until I obtain that goal. Don't just let that goal go. It's over. Oh man, I said I was gonna do this and it didn't work. So you just like, that's okay. I'm gonna wait till the new year. You can set goals anytime you want to. And remember that your new year is on your birthday. And I was going to talk about the fiscal year, but those that know what the real New Year's is. But your new year should be your birthday. Okay? So, as always, my show, is hosted by the network, sponsored by the network, More Than Media. Make sure you subscribe over there. We are planning some new things for 2025 to get the channel going. For anybody that's interested, content creators or whatever, you interested in doing interviews, I will be hosting them over at the network. So go ahead and hit me up on IG. Okay? So before we go, y'all know how I do. Let me leave y'all with a little something. And y'all listen to what this says, because this is going to wrap up exactly what I was saying, okay? Here we go.
Decided that 2025 is the year that's going to change your entire life, then do not make New Year's resolutions. Instead, I want you to just start out with doing a new month's resolution. Come January 1st, I want you to commit for 30 days to whatever the New Year's resolution was that you were going to do, and just do it for 30 days to start, because this is how we actually integrate the changes and build out that new neural pathway. I don't know if you've noticed this, but in a year, a lot of plot happens. When I look back at my 2024, I'm like, there were a lot of seasons of my life in 2024, and I was changing up my resolutions left and right. I don't even really remember what my New Year's resolutions were for the entire year, but whatever is important to you right now to change, to implement, to edit, do it for 30 days. Let it actually become a habit and a new way of being, rather than trying to slap something across the entire year. And the other reason this is important is this is what's going to give you the bravery and the courage to go ahead and say, okay, fine. For 30 days, I'm going to do something that's different than I usually would have picked for my New Year's resolution. That's maybe a little bit bigger. That's maybe outside of the lines, like learning how to play guitar or going to that one workout class every single day. Something that you genuinely would not do for a year straight. But 30 days, yeah, we'll see about 30 days. And that's how the change is actually going to happen. So who's in? New month's resolution? Decided that 2025 is...
All right, y'all heard it. How about new month's resolution? How about daily resolution? How about weekly resolutions? You feel me? How about doing those? It can help your personal growth, okay? So I'm not going to hold y'all today. I want everyone to be safe if you're going out this evening, because people act a little cray-cray. As I leave, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to YouTube. Hit the notification button. I'm trying to get to them 500 subs. It's coming slow, but I know it's coming. That's one of my goals, and it's been one of my goals the whole time, not just for the new year, okay? Make sure you go over to Instagram as well, and subscribe to TikTok, because I will be going live over there with some fun and exciting things that I'm going to be doing with my family. So make sure you do that as well. Once again, everybody be safe if you're going out there in this world. Be safe. That's what I want you to do. So how am I going to end this today? Let me say this. I am going to make a resolution to y'all that I'm going to always love y'all. As I've been saying the whole time through Daily Dose of D, right? No, Goddess D of Love loves y'all, okay? And to those that are still making resolutions and not, fulfilling them, it's okay. If the first you don't succeed, ain't that what she say? Dust yourself off and try again. And Goddess D of Love loves y'all too, okay? Once again, be safe out there. I will see you real soon. Peace and love to everybody. See you real soon.